Should you talk to the police? The answer is never. Many years ago, decades ago, I heard an apocryphal tale of why you shouldn't. A man is working on a building site. He's an electrician, perhaps, as a screwdriver in his top pocket, or a hammer in his belt. You know, he's a not necessarily an electrician, but some sort of manual worker. Skilled worker or unskilled, doesn't really matter. He's working on a building site, and across the road from the building site is a cafe. He walks over there to get some lunch, and he's stopped by a police officer. Excuse me, sir, is that a screwdriver in your top pocket? Is that a hammer in your belt? Yes, he says. If somebody attacked you, would you use that to defend yourself? Yes, says the man, and he's promptly arrested for possessing an offensive weapon. If you think the police wouldn't do that, think again. Because this week I discovered the real thing. I was doing some unrelated research when I found this article on the front page of a newspaper. The newspaper concerned is the East Kent Times and Mail, incorporating the Thanet Advertiser and Echo, September 21st, 1973. Belt boy is cleared. Clearing a Margate teenager brought before him on a charge of carrying a belt as an offensive weapon, Sir Frank Milton said on Tuesday, "I would use this if I was attacked." Sir Frank, the Chief Metropolitan Magistrate, made his comments after examining a studded leather belt at Bow Street Magistrates Court and dismissing the charge against 17-year-old Reginald Holland of Marine Gardens, Margate. He said, "If the chips were down, we would all use something to defend ourselves with. If I were attacked with a knife, I would use this belt if I had the chance." Uncommon common sense from a magistrate. This is what this magistrate looked like in 1928. He died in 1976, 2 days after his 70th birthday. This is what the police are like. These are some of the scumbag things they do. Fitting up innocent people for imaginary crimes. Don't think they won't do it to you. Now, I said never talk to the police. Does that mean never, never? If you witness an accident, or if you see a serious crime committed, somebody murdered or beaten to a pulp, and there is no way you can be implicated, then of course you should do your duty as a citizen. If you're a victim of crime, you might also be a suspect. This isn't totally unreasonable because check out the International Force Rape Timeline linked below and you'll see what I mean. But leaving aside hoaxes and what used to be called public mischief, if you're a victim of a crime, then, you know, I mean, use your judgment. But ordinarily, don't talk to the police. The police are not your friends. That means you too, white boy.